Hey everybody, happy Wednesday.
Good evening. Welcome to the Not Quite Ready for Prime Time live stream.
I leave that up to you.
You make me say the hard stuff. Tonight we are showing Universal Orlando some love because we just released our day 9 of our August trip.
Yes.
And we had a bunch of fun that day. We were with Walt was able to join us for a little bit.
Yeah.
And the DePhilly crew, Ron and Meredith, and Madison and
Ronnie.
Little Ron.
Ron.
Little Ron is only 7'5".
Yeah, we spent most of the day with them.
And it was such a fun vlog that I wanted to. This week I wanted to show, talk about Universal on our live stream tonight, just to show them some love, because I know so many people that are big Disney fans and they go down to Orlando all the time, but they don't go to Universal.
You guys are missing out.
You're missing
so
out.
Much.
So tonight we're going to show some love to Universal. Try to pitch Universal.
Yeah.
You know, we're not
so Universal
sponsored or anything by them by any means,
no.
but we definitely have fun every time we go.
My Marvel Winter Soldier ears to represent Universal, because they do have a Marvel land.
They have Marvel, yep, definitely. So. All right, so let's start by the chats, all right? Because I think who was first in here?
Well, first we should say we're still alive.
We're still alive, yeah.
Right, wellness check. We're still here.
Yes, I'm doing a lot better than 2 days ago, even so. Every day, and I'm hoping that tomorrow I get the clear to go outside. So
I got a bad headache.
BDF, the BFD, you are first. Welcome in, Keith. Thanks for being here, buddy. Francisco, looks like you are second.
Very good.
Thanks for being here. And I think our buddy
Jim's third. He acknowledges
Jim third. You get the bronze medal today, buddy. Thanks. Welcome in, Jamie B and Sophie B.
Yeah.
I believe
non-related.
No relation. James Ryan, hello.
Yes.
Welcome in. Hope you had a great trip. Just got back from Disney again, which is always a good time. James gets to hook up with all the YouTube celebrities down there.
Yeah.
Like Mouse Talks and
I'm starting to look at our July trip to figure out what days that we're gonna book restaurants, and we gotta and parks. So we gotta make sure we meet up with James.
Timothy Rainwaters, welcome in. See anybody else in here?
I'm not putting my glasses on.
It's Joey's World. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Craig's Robotics. Hiya, gang. Hiya, Craig's Robotics, gang.
So, Grandma got Avery a Robin.
A Robin action figure.
Yes.
Like Batman and Robin.
Yes.
Action
figure. She felt that Batman needed to have help. So she actually found a Robin, which we never see in the stores, and she got one. It's actually a pretty good-looking,
pretty cool, good-looking Robin. Yeah.
I like his boots. So I told Avery that this would be a good time to introduce Robin into his thing. And he's not sure what he wants to do, but I'm trying to push him a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to get him.
We're trying to move the production of It's Batman along for the next episode. Captain Akron, welcome in. 27. Let's see.
Oh, I think it might have just jumped. I think I saw Noah.
Jeez. Yeah. So
everyone's saying hi.
Derek and Gregory, welcome in, fellas. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Moving on down. Alex, the filmmaker. Hi, Charlie, Stacy.
Batman, right?
Yeah.
There's Noah.
Welcome in, Noah. Thanks for being here, guys. Candy Mom, Cynthia, hit the like button. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, please go ahead and hit that like button. It helps the channel out. Watching way too many other more professional streams than ours.
I know. We don't pitch ourselves at all.
Let's see. Go ahead.
No, I thought I saw something, but
if we missed anybody,
I'm trying to
just
avoid putting
again.
my glasses on because I have a bad headache, and that's just going to make it even worse.
I think that's about everybody.
Okay, well, that's good. Okay, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Now, again, we want to talk about. So we're going to be talking about Universal Orlando, which consists of, well, it's 3 parks, but we're talking about the 2 main parks, not Volcano Bay. We're not going to talk about the water park yet. Not in this stream, anyways. So we're going to do Universal,
the original Universal Studios park,
Universal Studios, the actual original park down in Orlando, and then the Islands of Adventure. Park. We've been going since they opened. Back when there was one park, Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure was just
there was nothing. There.
Nothing. It was a parking lot, outside parking lot, no parking garages, nothing.
Right.
Remember, we used to have to walk up to the.
I mean, we've seen the original King Kong. We've seen the original earthquake. And
disaster
when they moved to that, and
it was all fun.
We've seen the original monster makeup. We've seen all of it. There used to be the Terminator.
You used to have the old house from Psycho.
Oh yes,
remember? They used to have that up on the hill, past ET.
Yeah, down past ET to the left.
The old Psycho house up on the
hill.
That
was kind of cool to see that.
That was. I remember it used to be so different. I think it's like the Men in Black area is now. It's back that was back.
And it's funny to see like ET hasn't changed one bit. No. You don't get the card anymore. We used to get the card and they actually worked.
Yeah.
And it was like on point.
Now they're
you can see where there should be a little bit of renovations, but you have that even in Disney. There's some stuff that they could probably touch up and
True, it's true.
But so we've seen everything pretty much that's hit Islands of Adventure in Universal Studios Park because of how often we've gone.
So
there isn't something that we haven't seen.
So before we start going over our list of our favorite Universal things to do, people in the chat, what are your favorite things to do at Universal Studios? Have you been to Universal Studios? And what are your favorite things to do there? Because I know they have a lot of rides. It tends to be people view Universal as a more grown-up park than Disney. It does have things for kids.
It does.
I would say Disney has a lot more things for toddlers and very little ones. But once they reach 6, 7, 8 years old, I think it's pretty much there's a lot that they can do in Universal. I mean, Universal has a lot bigger roller coasters like the Hulk or the Velociraptors coming up, and like Hagrid's and whatnot. Those are more.
That is
up
20-something
higher grade freight factor and roller coasters.
We knew the Dragon roller coaster before it was even Dueling Dragons. Remember? Or Fire and Ice. It was it?
It was Dueling Dragons with
in the beginning.
Fireside and but then they changed it to Harry.
They tried to make it a Harry Potter twist.
Harry Potter thing and Dragon Challenge or something like that. And we've been riding it since
it was first built. So I gotta give a shout out to Candy Mom, Cynthia.
Candy Mom.
She was nice enough to send us some oils to just help with breathing and relaxing and stuff where we've been sick.
Really?
And I saw her mention to use the peppermint for the headache. So after this, I'm gonna take you up on that. I'm gonna try the peppermint because my head's pounding. So.
You're staring at a computer all day.
I know, I am. That's why I'm not putting my glasses on just because, but I was actually able to catch that. Had anyone put anything in the chat of what they've done? I mean, I know the Philly crew, we were in the park with them, and I know Walt and Melissa's been doing that before because Disney wasn't open.
It's Joey's World, like the Monster Makeup Show, the Animal Actors, which we haven't done Animal Actors in a while. We used to do that every single trip.
Because Avery is big on animals.
Yeah.
So we had to see the Animal Actors, yes.
But after a while, it got
It was the same thing. They weren't changing
after like 20 years. It got a little old.
Yeah.
So we haven't gone to the Animal Actors Show in probably, well, I don't think they're doing it right now. They haven't done it for like the last.
Oh no, because you got to sit all next to each other in a big crowd. So
Yeah. So we'll probably do it again when it comes back out.
Yeah, I think we should.
Again,
yeah,
because it was fun. They used to have interactive things with the crowds, and the birds used to grab the dollar out of your hand.
And do they still do the little chimpanzee that comes out with the little towel?
Probably
they still do that.
Yeah, no kidding. They used to have all that stuff.
So mention Blues Brothers.
I love
Blues Brothers.
Yeah, the Blues Brothers.
That's one of my favorites.
I've been watching them
since the beginning, and they've changed characters.
We've watched them, recast. So
we've seen all the different, and also the Beetlejuice shows. We've seen all the recasts of those too.
Yeah,
so it's kind of funny. But I love the Blues Brothers. The only problem is that it's out in the sun.
Well, it depends on when you used to watch it, because they had stages out in the sun. They had stages underneath the cover too.
Yeah, well, they don't have that. It's not underneath anymore. It's all out in the sun.
Now there is talking Beetlejuice. You're saying Beetlejuice.
No, I've already hopped over that.
The Blues Brothers is out in the sun. Yeah, You're standing. The crowd is out in the sun. So that's a hot.
Yeah.
That's a hot show.
Sophie and I like watching the Blues Brother movies. We actually, Sophie saw for the first time the second one with the kid.
Which is I would say skip.
I think the boy did a great job, considering. I thought he did a really good job. Sophie would have absolutely loved to be in that movie.
I don't like Blues Brothers 2000. I thought it was a very small shadow of itself.
But yes, I love the Blues Brothers, but because it's outside in the middle of the day, he tends not to want to do that.
Yeah, well, it's cool watching them drive around their car, and they have their big speaker thing on top of the police car, and they come out, they drive around, and when they interact with people, that's fun to watch them do that. But I can see how they're a dying attraction, because the kids get younger and younger, and they're not like, who the heck are you? They don't care.
Yeah. I love them.
But the older people, like, now that we're older people.
So he also mentioned Halloween Horror Nights. We have not experienced that. We've been talking about it a little bit, of trying now that the kids are older.
Yeah, we never went with the little kids, and you never ever wanted to be near anyone. And
I'm the type that if you're in my face, you might get hit.
Yeah.
So if I turn and you're in my face,
you can't be hitting people.
I know, that's why I just couldn't do it. But I think now
we've been getting better with doing more local things. So we can probably do Halloween Horror Nights if we're down there when it's open.
Yeah, I haven't hit anyone at the ones we've done local, so
yeah,
I think there's a good chance that we can do it.
So that's probably in our future.
Mm-hmm.
Rip Rocket is James Ryan loves Rip Rocket. That's a roller coaster. It's Rip Rocket.
Oh wait, Rip Rocket. I was thinking that was Ripshaw Fall. I don't know. They have all these crazy names. Rip Rocket we have not done. That's probably the only thing we have
not done. We've seen it.
We have not done.
We have not. Sorry.
But we're going to try to do it next trip. We all talked about it.
Yes.
So that we are going to do that for the first time next trip.
Rip it, rocket, ride it, roller coaster,
whatever it's called.
We're going to try doing that. I think you get to pick your own music, your own rock music that plays while you're in the roller coaster. Oh. So
do you think Avery's going to want to do that?
He'll fine. He'll be fine with it. He can handle Aerosmith. I think he can handle that.
Do they even do that?
It's not on your ears.
Oh.
You get the
the
speakers behind you.
Okay.
The Mummy. We like the Mummy.
Yeah. That's a rough ride.
It is.
The Mummy took pieces of the snake. There was a sacrifice this last trip.
Piece of the snake and smashed my elbow.
I got a burn on my side.
What?
I did. I got like a almost like a not like a rug burn, but you know, like, because the
friction burn.
Friction burn, because
it's not like rough. You got fire.
No. Oh, that's right, because it does have fire.
She did not get burned. From
the seats have. It's almost like a rough. It's not smooth. So there's one time where you're going, and next minute it just like totally banks left or something. So you hit, and the way I moved and the way I was sitting, I got like a friction burn.
James likes to eat at the Monster Cafe.
Okay.
I like to.
Should we talk about that?
If you want to, yeah.
Have you eaten in the red room? Because you can't see the red room. It is the vampire room.
It's like the dark room.
But it's all red lighting. So you can't see, you can't even tell what color your food is. That's how red it is in the room.
That's how it was, yeah, it was bad.
And our meal was not that good.
It was not good.
It was not that good.
You know, when we went this last time, I would say it wasn't that good.
Right.
I got like the chicken salad or whatever. We've eaten there before, yes.
A long time ago.
This past time wasn't that good. I would probably eat there again if I was getting pizza or something like that, but
I'm not going to go in that red room. There's absolutely no way.
Well, you get sit where they sit you.
I know, but I was a hard time eating.
Sorry, guys.
It was a hard time eating. Oh, I see the DePhilly Cruise in here.
Jumped a lot.
Welcome in, guys.
DePhilly Cruise.
Yeah, we were just telling about how we spent the whole day with you at the Universal Studios Park, and it was really fun. So we're talking about that.
Well, we're gonna go through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Monster Cafe. I've never seen when Beetlejuice has been around there. I love Beetlejuice. I used to love the show. Heartbroken that it's no longer there. But yeah, that red room, no, I can't eat in that red room. I'd have to ask them, can you put us in a different room? Or we wait or go someplace else.
Yeah.
No saying, oh, that's right. I saw something on the I think it was on the news or someplace, maybe it was YouTube, that Disney's being asked for people to not scream on any of the rides. I think it was the news.
It's a possible thing in the future because of.
So what happens? You're on a roller coaster, you go down, you instinctively scream. Do they take you off of it?
When people make stupid rules, we ignore stupid rules. It's very easy.
I mean, so what are they gonna do? Oh, now we have to close all these rides because you can't scream.
No.
I don't know. It is just crazy. It is just so crazy.
We're not screamers anyway, so we have nothing to worry
about. No, we're more like, woo. I don't know.
Jamie's saying we must do Hollywood Horror Nights.
Yes.
Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes. We definitely want to.
They want to do Horror Nights. They can't touch you, Stacy. They cannot touch you.
Oh, no. When we were at those places locally, I was touched quite a few times.
Halloween. They're talking about Universal.
The chainsaw.
They didn't touch you with a chainsaw.
No.
They came close.
They came very close. I felt the heat of it.
You gotta just. It will be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I see. Expedition Greg is here.
Hey, there he is.
And Two Wheel Geeks.
Welcome in, Greg.
Oh my God, Two Wheel Geeks.
Danny, and I forgot her name.
I don't know.
Welcome in, Two Wheel Geeks. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Don't take it personally. I forget everybody's names nowadays. I'm getting old, and
my head's pounding. So if you had to ask me a person's name, I wouldn't even be able to tell you.
It's like 5 years from drooling on myself. So
Jane and Travels is in here too. Welcome in.
Jane and Travels. How's it going, guys? Disney Nerders.
I can see the names, but I can't really see what they've typed. So I'm relying on you with that.
Well, Greg is heading to California the last week of July. Hopefully Disneyland will be open for non-California residents, and if I can get a park reservation for both.
Ooh, good luck with that.
Awesome.
We're going to be in Disney World in July.
Disney World in July, yeah.
So hopefully maybe we can see you guys like we did last year. That was fun.
Jamie picks Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue. Okay, I guess you get to pick. Yeah, you get to pick your own.
Do they have any Bruce Springsteen songs?
It's not a 80-year-old roller coaster place with bald.
He's not bald.
He's old, decrepit guys.
He's not decrepit. He looks good for his age.
Yeah, the Philly Crews don't scream either. Ron is always screaming, so it's discouraging.
Sophie always mentions about how our family, there was like about 10 of us or something, on Tower of Terror, and none of the family are screamers. And we rode the ride, and no one was screaming, and it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Joey's World is saying they don't touch you, but they do jump scares. Like
don't do that.
And it makes you jump.
Yeah, that was good with my headache.
Well, you've seen with
I
Ellen. You watch Ellen all the time when they're not touching those people.
I wasn't even thinking about going into the houses. I was just thinking about walking around. Oh, the houses.
That'll be fun. We're gonna try.
It will be fun.
I gotta try to go there.
Stranger Things would be awesome to do. We cool. Wouldn't find that scary. We would just laugh through the whole thing. But
Noah's gonna miss seeing us. He'll be at Disney in 93 days in June. Yeah, we're doing July this year because our passes. We went August last year, and our annual passes run out at the end of July, so we have to go before we're going mid-July.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it'd be nice if we can maybe do a Halloween or a Christmas this year too.
Our passes run out.
Oh, that's
July.
right. Our
Unless you want to pay another $5,000 to renew our passes, that's not happening.
I know, but we have to make sure.
That's why we go from August to July. We'll go the following August, and then we can do Christmas and Halloween that year, but not this year. Our annual passes for Universal Studios we have until like October, so
maybe
that's a small trip that we can do out there. We can do Hollywood Horror Nights maybe.
Yeah, and just do that in Disney Springs, and there's other stuff that we can do.
Yes, tomorrow night, go visit the Philly Crew at 9:00. Definitely going to be on. We should be on with them.
We are. It's their food.
King of Food.
King of Foods, yes.
Doing Crystal Palace and Akershus.
Yeah, we've only done Crystal Palace, so.
Yes, but we'll be asking lots of questions, representing the questions in the chat, asking those guys what Akershus is all about.
Yes, we'll get the scoop for you.
We will be there. Rob Fuzz, welcome in. Yes, hi, guys. Rob Fuzz, the king of retro videos. Check out his channel. He has lots of all the older rides that are now extinct and whatnot.
We have old videos, but we were horrible when we used to video.
We were horrible.
We were teenagers, and it was all new, and
It's like,
so I'd have to cut 90% of it out.
Awful.
Yeah, it's too bad,
Greg went to Tepanido Monday night. That's our favorite place, Greg.
How did you like it? What did you get? Tell me what you got, and if you liked it.
Retro Rob. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a good.
Ooh, Retro Rob. That might be a good channel name. Yeah.
Write that down. Okay, so
we have pictures.
We do. Why don't you bring the pictures up, and then we can kind of talk about them, and then we can just add stuff after.
Let's bring up our favorite one. One of our favorite ones with our boy. Let's do this. All right.
There's
so this is one of them. Oh, this one that him and Sophie are a lot better than.
I know, but I couldn't find it.
You couldn't find it?
No.
All right. So let's bring this up a little bit further. Ooh, see? So
there's Avery.
That is Magneto. You can tell by the little helmet in front of him. That's Magneto as an older gentleman. I guess he turns.
Okay.
So that's a super cool Magneto picture.
Yeah. They have different ones like these around in the Marvel land.
That Magneto has hair like me.
And when the kids were younger, they would always go and stand in front of these things, and they would pose. And Sophie was a huge ham, and because Avery loved Marvel, he was also a big ham. And I'll have to find old photos of that, and then maybe we can do another show in relation to, some of the retro stuff or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. So
all right,
there's another one that's a good one.
That was last year. That was the last trip.
Hashtag the panda. Yeah. This is out in front of Jimmy Fallon's ride.
Yeah.
He's always out there dancing, or
he even sometimes is on the roof.
Yeah, he's up on.
So you gotta look
in the windows
up too.
Or up somewhere. Yeah. He's always somewhere around.
He's waving and stuff with like a cast member.
Yep. Chicken and steak. It was amazing, Stacy.
Oh, I love the filet.
Chicken and steak, is that what he? No, Avery gets the shrimp and steak.
Avery gets shrimp and steak. I get the filet, and it's wonderful. They cook it perfect every single time.
Eric Newman, welcome in, buddy.
Eric.
Nice to see you here.
So, so what we're looking at, Marvel. Do we have a photo of? I don't think it's like the photo of.
Well, we're not really doing by our list here, are we at all?
Well, I don't have mine in any particular order or park. Okay. So,
well, one of the favorite things. Let's start with Universal Studios because that's the oldest park, and this is how we usually do it. One of our favorite things that we like to do in Universal that we highly recommend is the E.T. ride.
I have a photo.
It's the older one. Let's see. Do you have?
You didn't open it up though.
I didn't open it up.
No.
Oh.
So you'd have to go into the folder, open it up, and then do it. I don't think you opened up the ET one.
Then I'm not showing it.
Okay, all right.
I'm not gonna bother.
Okay. Yeah, but, ET, when ET first opened, the queue lines were so long. Remember we were hanging out with Trisha and Kim and the queue lines? This is when it first opened. It was...
They used to have all the queue areas just be filled, and then it used to go out front.
Yeah.
Over in front of like the Simpsons and the animal. That's back when we first opened.
And everything was like, crisp, clean.
Everything was new.
The cards all worked. There was a worker there. They would type your name in. You get the special card. It worked. He just said your name every single time.
It's a classic dark ride. Obviously it brings you through the story of E.T. the movie.
Yeah.
Actually,
the queue is pretty cool.
It is some parts of... Well, the beginning of the ride is like E.T. the movie. You're trying to escape from the FBI agents. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, E.T. brings you home. E.T. got a message saying his planet is sick.
His planet's dying.
You got to go home with E.T. and help him save his planet.
Yeah.
So that's what we pretty much do. We get him away from the FBI agents, and then we go to E.T.'s planet. And you get to see all the characters on E.T.'s planet.
Yeah.
And it's a dark ride, so there's pretty cool visuals in there. Again, they're aged by now.
Yeah.
But it's still a very good ride to go on. I would highly recommend it. It's the first one. It's like almost like Peter Pan, except from hanging from a pirate ship, you're on bicycles.
Yeah. So you are on bikes. They are literally, there's like 4 bikes or 3 bikes.
Yeah.
And when you pull the handlebars, it comes down. I think it's one of the only Universal Studios
Are we back?
Ooh, hopefully we're back. Are we back, guys? We're going to welcome in Cricket Fox.
Yeah, I think we're back.
Okay.
E.T. is one of the best dark rides. Mad that they took out BTF. Mad that they took out BTF. What's BTF? We're old.
I'm trying to think of what that is. The queue for ET is pretty cool. You're walking in a forest.
Oh, Back to the Future. Back to the Future, yes.
Oh, yeah, we like that.
Back to the Future,
yes.
Yeah.
I can't do Simpsons, but I could do Back to the Future.
I can do Simpsons, but I don't like it. It's definitely not as good as Back to the Future.
Yeah, I liked...
It's Simpsons. If you like Simpsons, you're going to like the Simpsons ride. It's very Simpsons in the line cues and whatnot. It's funny if you're Simpsons. I like Simpsons, but I'm not a huge Simpsons fan.
Yeah.
So I do like... I don't mind the Simpsons ride, but I liked the Back to the Future ride a lot.
There was even a dinosaur in there, and there was lava. Remember all that?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, Bob and Kelly's here too.
Welcome in, Bob and Kelly.
And I don't know if you heard Cricket Fox as well.
Yeah, he's watching. I tried to click on his thing.
Oh, and then we went black. Then we went dark. Yeah.
Let us know if the stream is okay, guys. Hopefully it is.
So ET, we hit ET every trip. We do it once.
At least once a trip, yep.
Once a trip. So it is a must do. And then there's also a store where you can get your photo taken. There's a couple different ones of you can get your photo taken with ET.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So again, we're trying to show the love for Universal by talking about the things that we like to do the best.
Yeah.
So another thing on my list, Men in Black is a good ride.
Yeah, yeah.
It's definitely, it's like you have guns and you're shooting aliens. You're trying to get more points than the opposite car that's going on the same time as you are.
Can be very spinny though.
It can be very spinny. That's the only thing.
This last trip, it was extremely spinny. I was like hanging off the side because it was I'm like, oh my God, this better stop soon.
So if you don't like spinny rides, you might not want to do Men in Black, but it is a good shooter ride.
It is potential spinning. Not every car you get spins, but ours
not
was
all the time. Yeah,
over the top spinny this last time. I couldn't get over how much spinning we did.
Yeah, Transformers. Yeah. Transformers is a fun ride too.
That
you don't like doing that.
Me.
That bothers your eyes. Yeah.
It bothers my eyes, but I absolutely love seeing Bumblebee.
Yeah.
We always get a picture taken with Bumblebee, or what is it, Optimus Prime? No, who?
Megatron.
Megatron.
Yeah, they have them over on the side. They have those two big robot. They're actually pretty big.
You want to show the photo?
The robots. Do you have a photo?
I do. I believe you did. Well, actually, there's two. We have one of me and the kids, and then we have one so-called professional. So that one right here. Yep. So that was that was last
Bumblebee,
year.
Guys.
Bumblebee, and he plays different music, you know, as if he's talking.
Yeah. So. He answers in the form of musical songs that they play. So it's almost like if you've seen the movie Bumblebee or if you watch Transformers, he'll usually communicate through his radio station.
Yeah,
not
he
talking
does.
Like a regular, not talking like Optimus Prime does.
Yeah, no.
He'll communicate through his radio.
Yeah, there's another photo of Bumblebee and the other Transformer.
One that I opened up?
Yeah, I believe I saw you opened it up.
All right, so let me try that one then.
I'll scroll down.
Was it up top there?
Yep.
No, that's Bumblebee.
Oh, maybe.
Right here? This one?
Yeah, there it is. So
there's
the other guy.
That's Optimus Prime, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen Megatron.
Yep. Yeah.
He was yelling at people and stuff.
So that was pretty cool. That was really cool to see them. That's one of those characters that I definitely want to get a photo with every year. I just like them. They're just so different.
Yeah.
That is like a must do for me.
Let's go to like one of my favorite areas of Universal Studios.
Through, so make sure you hit your favorite stuff.
If you are big Harry Potter fans, then Diagon Alley is a must do for you to go when you go down to Universal Studios. Universal Studios is worth going to just for the Harry Potter stuff alone.
Mm-hmm. Totally agree. Yep.
If you're Harry Potter fans, it's totally worth it.
Yep.
We have photos.
We do have some photos.
Now in the Universal Studios Park, not Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios Park, that's where King's Cross Station is. Mm-hmm. And that's where actual Diagon Alley itself is, where you have Gringotts Bank, you have Nocturne Alley, you have I forget which restaurant it is, but you have
it's either the Leaky Cauldron or the Three Broomsticks.
Yeah, one of those. And then you have like the stores that are in Diagon Alley. You have the wand shop, you have the twins Weasley's Wizarding Wheezes or whatever.
Yeah, they have that. Yeah.
And a bunch of cool places there.
Yeah, they have where you can get your butterbeer. They have an ice cream shop that has some unusual ice cream. They have pumpkin juice. They have a candy store.
Pumpkin juice.
They have where the owls are, where you can ship off packages. There's so much to say.
Like this is Diagon Alley.
When you walk right into it, this is what you see first, right?
Yes. This is what you see first. Yep. As you come through the entryway, you walk, you see down the alleyway, and the stores on the right and the left, and
I think the restaurant
that's Gringotts
is
down the end of the alleyway there. Yeah. So and that's the big dragon. If you've ever seen Deathly Hallows, I think it's in part 1 or part 2. The Deathly Hallows is where they
ride the dragon out of the bank.
This dragon is in one of those movies.
Yeah. And when you go into the building, you see the chandelier, because when it comes up, it ends up bumping into the chandelier, and you see the chandelier in the bank with all the goblins working the bank.
Okay, so Three Broomsticks is in Hogsmeade. That's on the other park.
Okay, yeah.
So this one's Leaky Cauldron,
right?
Which we've eaten there. Very good food. I like it. I like eating in there.
Yeah.
I wish they would have more seating up top.
Yeah.
I wish they'd bring you up top and you had some little balcony seating or something like that.
Yeah, they are benches. They're not like a round table with chairs. There are benches with long.
It's like long picnic tables.
Yeah, like almost like a picnic table type thing.
Yeah.
We've eaten there quite a few times with the breakfast, and it's like you get a variety. You can get like, I don't know if it's the English breakfast or whatever, and there's a variety of stuff.
For someone new to Universal, how much time would you recommend for just Harry Potter area.
If you're going to do 100% Harry Potter, you could probably spend a lot of time because they have shows as well.
See, there's a Harry Potter area in each park. You can go into one park in the morning and do that, and then take the train over to the other park to do their Harry Potter side.
Yeah, I would say a full day.
I would say, I don't know if you need a full day, but I would say at least a good. It depends on how long the waits are for the ride.
Right. Well, that's what I'm
If you can get on the rides within like an hour, then you could probably do both parks within like 5 hours.
Yeah,
probably.
But if that's if you're doing the whole thing.
Yeah,
that is
all the stores and
all the rides in the wait, all the stores, all the shows. Because one park, it has the no, remember the champion thing.
The Triwizard.
Triwizard. Yeah. They'll have
shows
them come out. And they'll have the guys.
They have the French girlies with the ribbons. Yeah. And then you have the Germans with the sticks and their. Yeah.
And then they have the frogs and they sing.
Yeah, the frogs. Yeah.
So there's, and then the other one has shows. It's got the Sleepy Hollow scene.
The Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Deathly Hallows.
My head.
But they tell the story in the movie. It's like that, but they do it on a stage, which is really cool.
Yeah. And then they also have singers, like I don't know, witches singing.
Yeah, they have
And then if you're factoring on doing all the wand stations too,
they have interactive wand stations throughout both areas. So you want to, whenever you get an interactive wand, you get a map of where the stations are. So you got to go to each one. There's maybe like 20 in total, maybe a little bit more, maybe less.
I want to say a little bit more. Between the two,
but you'll want to definitely do all the stores.
Yeah,
you're gonna want to do all those interactive wand stations.
You even if you don't have one,
there's always someone in front of them. If you want to just look at the windows, you don't have to activate it yourself to watch. You can watch other people activate them.
Yeah,
there's a lot of fun stuff that they activate.
There's the wand experience if you want to do that. Right.
Yeah, so you
can schedule it.
Where you have to schedule that. It's an actual where you go into the side. And Ollivander gets out the wand and does your thing, and with the lighting, and you're blowing up stuff by accident or whatever. And then finally, you get the wand that's right for you.
Chooses you finally.
That is good. I'd recommend till after the masks are gone to do that, because Sophie did it during the mask time and couldn't hear the guy with beams, and it was not a very great experience. No. So after everything's back to normal, definitely do the wand thing if you guys are into that. I would say definitely eat somewhere there. Try the ice cream place. Try the frozen butter beer, which is awesome.
They have the candy shop.
The candy stuff. Frogs. Yeah, all that stuff you have to try.
A lot of stuff there.
Again, it's very interactive. I would recommend you doing it during the daytime, but also do them both at nighttime.
Yeah.
Because it's a totally different experience with the lighting, and it's just cool.
And the train ride to and from are different. So you have to run it both ways.
Both ways.
Yeah.
So you need probably at least 5 hours to do it all, both sides right.
Yeah.
I would say with the waits for the rides and stuff, man, it's gonna be probably closer to 7, probably or longer.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do it fully, if it was me and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do both Harry Potter sides fully, because you also have the night bus. You gotta get your photo taken with Vern or Nigel, whoever it is, and then you also have creature. There's like so much.
Yeah.
I would give myself a full day.
If you guys are going down there, like you guys are like wondering, saying, can we do this in one day? I would say go to Universal, get a 1 day 2-park hopper.
Yeah.
So that way you can go in between. You can take the train in between both parks and go both ways on it. But you'll be able to do all the I think you'll be able to get all of Harry Potter stuff done in one day.
Yeah.
And then you'll probably have another couple hours we can check out Jurassic Park or whatever.
Yeah, the other rides,
But I'd say at least 1 day. We give ourselves 2 days per trip.
Yeah.
But we know what we want to skip.
Right. We've seen stuff, so we know what
we can skip and what we can't.
You gotta catch up on the chat, and then you also have to do the photos.
If we've missed anything, repost it.
Yeah. All right, do the photos.
So much stuff to see and do, but totally worth it. Especially if you're Harry Potter fans, totally worth it.
Oh my god, just the Harry Potter stuff alone is amazing. Never mind Marvel Land
and bring your money, because there's lots of stuff to buy.
You can buy
much candy. I love the candy there.
You can buy the Goblin money. and then you can spend it in the stores there.
Yeah,
I call it goblin
money. Yeah, it's a souvenir.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah,
but you can buy, and then you can, when you go to buy something in the stores, you can use that money. So that's kind of neat.
Greg, now I've heard this before too. A lot of people like the warm butter beer.
Really?
We haven't had that because we're usually in there in
not
August, but we did not try it this last time.
No, I didn't even know that there was warm butter beer.
Yep, there is.
Now you have the frozen butter beer, you have the regular butter beer.
Yeah.
I like the frozen better.
I like the frozen better as well.
Avery loves his pumpkin juice.
Yeah, man.
And Gilly water too.
Gilly water is just water.
I know, but he gets it. So, all right, show some of the photos of the Harry Potter.
We try not to buy just anything. Yes, we buy stuff that we absolutely love, or we don't buy it.
Yeah.
We don't spend. We're not collectors, so we don't waste money on just having stuff as part of a collection or whatever.
Yeah.
If it doesn't call out to us, we don't buy it.
The one thing that we do buy.
What did you want to share, dear?
Is the all right, so you showed the dragon.
Yeah.
Scroll down. There's the castle, right?
Oh. See, and they have the projections on the castle now.
Yeah.
So it's definitely worth seeing Harry Potter again in the day and at night.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna see it only during the day or at night, I would recommend probably at night.
Yeah, I think so too. It's much prettier.
It's just it is very pretty at night. With the lighting.
Did you open up the other one? Is it Diagon Alley? You saw, I like that picture.
Did I?
Yeah.
Which one? Is it? Oh, Nocturne.
Nocturne Alley. There it is.
This is Nocturne Alley. Now you got to be keeping your eyes open. If you go to Diagon Alley, there's a little Nocturne Alley off to the left. There's a little
water, and it's not like lit up, and there's no big sign.
There's a little sign that says Nocturne Alley down the side there, and they have Borgin and Burke's there, which is the evil wizard store.
That's the store that Malfoy kept going into. I mean, that's the cabinet. So you had the cabinet in the room of requirements that he was playing and putting the bird in and trying to.
Yeah, when they're
and this is the one from the store where they came in through, and they entered, and then they came into the one at Hogwarts.
Yes.
They have also the chest of Mad-Eye Moody.
Where they trapped Mad-Eye
where he is,
Moody,
so it's moving. They also have
the hand that grabs Harry
they have
episode 2.
The Horcrux. They have those in there.
Really?
There's at least 3 wand things you can do in there.
Yeah, and it's cool. Nice and it's really cool. It's like
the temperature
it's supposed to be like
cool.
Evil and chilly and cold and stuff like that. And it's
they got
all
the talking heads.
Very low lighting, and there's some of the best interactive wand places in that alley.
And it's very easy to miss it.
You got to make sure you're checking it out.
You got to keep your eyes open. It's not like Disney.
Explore every nook and cranny, because some of them are dark areas that you can easily walk by or totally say, okay, that's just the exit to the other thing. But
and you got to go to the bathrooms. Do you have Moaning Myrtle?
No, not in the bathroom.
In the women's bathroom, we have Moaning Myrtle.
Yeah.
And you hear her doing all her squealing.
It's Moaning Myrtle?
No, it is. It definitely is. It is.
Lady with digestive problems.
Yeah, no, it's her. She's in there, so you hear her. Are we going to welcome in Hitchhiking Bones? Welcome in. Thanks for coming in.
Where are they? Oh, let's skip. There you are. Welcome in. I don't remember the detail. Wow, awesome. Yes, definitely. You guys going to September. We're so psyched for you.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah, let us know when in September. You guys doing Hollywood horror? I mean, Halloween Horror Nights too, D&G? Let us know.
Our favorite ride out of Universal Studios at Islands of Adventure is the Hagrid's ride, and that's in the Harry Potter. That is like a must-do. Every trip.
That's in the other park though. So
I know, but I'm just saying.
Okay, so we brought you guys through most of Universal Studios. Let's try to cram the other park now, because the only other thing I wanted to mention in Universal Studios is the Tribute Store. The Tribute Store is a special store that they have that's seasonal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just open seasonal. It changes to match the season. So it has
throughout the year.
Halloween stuff during Halloween time. It has Christmas stuff during Christmas time.
It has
amazing. Mardi Gras stuff during Mardi Gras time.
Yeah.
So it changes different merchandise and different it has different rooms that are decorated differently.
There's multiple rooms. There is so many rooms, and it is decorated from top to bottom. It's crazy.
And it has different stuff you can eat, different foods you can eat, different stuff you can buy.
You can make a wax
different
mold.
Yeah, different decorations. So check out the Tribute Store.
Oh yeah, they have the special snacks in there that you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah,
right.
So check out the Tribute Store.
Yeah, that's a definite store.
And then I was going to end up this park with the Hogwarts Express. Hogwarts Express is a good way to get to the other park. Yeah. You don't have to use the Hogwarts Express to get to the other park. You can walk around the exit if you want to take a long walk. Yeah. But if you're the Hogwarts Express is sometimes an hour or more wait to get on the Hogwarts Express.
But it's worth it's a ride.
So some people will take the 15-minute walk to go around to the other park.
I know, but it's a ride. It is a ride.
It is a ride. Definitely worth seeing. Definitely worth seeing.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're riding the train. Either one way it's going to Hogwarts, and the other way you're going back home.
Is that the 93/4 platform?
This one would be, yes, because you're in Diagon Alley.
So they have it set up so you can watch people going through the 9 3/4
into King's Cross Station. It's right next to Diagon Alley on the outside. King's Cross Station, and it has the 9 3/4.
So you can watch people going through the wall. So I always video it. That's how some of our outros. I've included that at the end.
Outros, yeah. There's a place where someone can take pictures while the other people in your party go around the corner and they walk through the wall and you disappear.
It's awesome.
So you definitely have to try that.
Yeah, you have to get it on video.
It is definitely worth doing.
I absolutely love that.
And then you guys come out into the platform and the train's there.
Yes.
And it's awesome. You have Hedwig.
And the other thing is that you have your cast members, right? And they're all dressed up, witchy like. But there's so many just guests like us that dress up. So there is so many things to see, and
people
it's not
dress up like
cosplay or whatever. Yes, yeah. So that's kind of cool to see too.
So the other park that we have to get to,
yes, go ahead.
Islands of Adventure.
Yeah.
Now we have a few things that we like to. We have a few pictures here from Islands of Adventure. Some of our favorite areas. Island of Adventure has like a Marvel Land, which Avery's favorite ride is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's a lot like Transformers, except it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So that's definitely his favorite. And we showed you one of they have characters everywhere. What?
Stan Lee. Stan Lee makes appearances in the Spider-Man ride.
Yes.
Which is amazing. I absolutely love that.
Hidden Stan Lee.
There's multiple. He shows up multiple times.
Like 4 times.
Yeah.
That we counted last time.
Yeah.
Maybe there's more. Maybe they change it. Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe depending on which car you are.
So there's the Marvel area with a big, huge Hulk ride. They have Doctor Doom's Free Fall. They have Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite places just to chill.
The music. The music is like intense.
Yes, it says like Marvel comic book music type of thing. But I like just grabbing, like Sophie grabs a hot dog. We grab the pretzel bites there, and there's also Dippin' Dots in that area. So we just like sitting on the curb and just watching people watching there.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned the Dippin' Dots because Disney does not have Dippin' Dots anywhere. So Sophie loves going into Universal Studios because they have Dippin' Dots, and that's a snack that we have to get every time we're there.
Yeah.
So
after the Marvel area, there's this
Toon
Lagoon, which is, I think, totally overlooked.
Oh, yeah.
It's underrated, overlooked. If you love the old Sunday morning color cartoons in the newspaper, this has the old ones like Marmaduke and
Beetle Bailey
and Haggard,
Betty Boop,
Haggard the Horrible, and Betty Boop stuff.
Yeah.
Dennis the Menace.
Yeah. All the old newspapers. The only thing it doesn't have is like Snoopy.
Here's one of you only got half of Marmaduke.
I know.
But there's plenty of different picture opportunities in this area.
There is,
which are very fun.
Tons. They'll have like a bubble, and it will say,
it'll have a saying on it.
It'll say, so you stand underneath it, and then you take the photo. There's so many photo ops.
It's very colorful and its animation is, I love the old animation.
Amazing. Popeye, they even have some of the Popeye
you can see, but a lot of people just walk through this area and it's just disappointing. But it has also some of the best water rides there. It has Ripsaw Falls. And it has Popeye's Bilge Rats. Now with these rides, these are not for the people who want to stay dry.
No, absolutely
You
not.
are going to get soaked on both of those rides.
200%. You'll be soaked.
Soaked.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts. If you're planning on, okay, maybe I'll get out scot-free.
No.
You're not. You're going to get absolutely drenched.
Every person gets drenched.
So we love going there during August and July.
Because it's so hot.
And it cools you down. And
we were drenched head to toe. Nothing was dry. Sophie had a small piece on her shirt that was dry. We actually videoed it. Avery was head to toe. We were all head to toe. We were drenched.
Yeah, we rode those rides with the Philly crew, which was so much fun.
It was so fun.
Yeah, it's whenever you're doing water rides, and getting soaked, it's a lot funner when you're there with friends. So.
Yeah, because you all get wet and you're all walking around with your droopy drawers.
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh my gosh.
I recommend bringing a change. I had a change like a shirt I could change into. So I put on a dry shirt. They do have these blowers that you can pay money for, which don't work at all.
When you're drenched head to toe, it does nothing for you.
Yeah.
The only downside is with Universal Studios at Islands of Adventure is 95% of the rides you have to put your stuff in a locker.
No one wants to know if it's soakiest ride than Splash Mountain? ? Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Splash Mountain is nothing
compared to these rides.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
When we say head to toe, it's head to toe. It's
like you're jumping in a shower.
Yeah, you might as well just jump to the pool and then climbed into the car.
Yeah,
pretty much. No lie. Yeah. But it's fun. It's so fun. And the funny thing is that because we're all laughing at each other and stuff, you forget to look around and see the stuff in the ride a lot of times.
D&G can do the Hulk numerous times in a row.
Ooh.
We used to be able to do that. We used to be avid roller coaster nuts, but
not anymore.
Not anymore. Now it's very.
Our age has
now we can do. I could do Hulk once without puking. If you ask me to go on, maybe twice. If you ask me to go like 3 times, I'm losing my cookies probably.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I definitely have to be careful. All right, so we have 7 minutes left.
I'm changing to sandals on water. Yes, so we were in flip flops, and
I
usually wear my swimsuit.
Were in sneakers that time.
Swimsuit. Well, that was that one day, but I usually wear my flip flops.
Yeah.
Bring a change of clothes, yes. As chafing is a struggle when.
Oh, jeez. So the downside is
okay, the Splash Mountain. I thought we were referring to Splash Mountain in Disney World, not the Killer Splash Mountain in California that Jim did.
Yeah, it's probably equivalent.
Yeah. That was fun.
Okay, so we have 6 minutes left. Maybe we can.
What else did you want to do? So we go Spider-Man.
Maybe we should do an Islands of Adventure for another video.
The Sunday Comics area, which we just
Toon
mentioned.
Lagoon, yeah.
Toon Lagoon, awesome, highly recommended.
Yeah.
And then
Jurassic.
After that, then it's Jurassic Park. Great ride. Jurassic Park, you're gonna get soaked.
You get wet too. You get wet.
Not as bad as the other ones, but you still get wet.
Yeah.
It's a fun
cool
ride.
I absolutely love it.
You like the music and
I love
the size of it. The size of it. No filming on it, or else you get yelled at.
Yes, that's the other thing. So Universal Studios, you can't bring bags onto the ride, so you always have to constantly go to a locker, dump your stuff in. It's free.
Some rides,
right?
Some of them
majority of them.
Yeah, but the water rides you can bring your bag on. You just have to cover them like Ron did.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's smart.
And then, what was the other thing I was gonna say about them?
Well, the lockers are a hassle.
There was something else I was going to mention that only happens in Universal Studios. I can't think of what it was.
You can't video.
Video, that's what it is. You can't video any of the rides.
You can video on some of them if they don't catch you, or some of them they don't care. We have video. We have videoed ET. We have videoed.
ET tends to be okay. Other people I've seen do it.
We videotaped Popeyes and Ripsaw Falls. We did those.
You can do those, but Spider-Man, you're not supposed to video. King Kong, absolutely not. I got yelled at.
If you get capped by someone who's paying attention, then
so you can't even have your phone in your hand.
You could try, and if you're sneaky about it or whatever, they're not
going
to stop the ride and kick you off.
They will talk to you and not start the ride until your phone is out of your hand.
If they catch you before they start,
right? So you got to stick it in your pocket or whatever. So
GoPro helps video rides. Yes, GoPro is a lot smaller.
It is.
And I think they don't care if it's security, like your body, like a strap or whatever. Then I've seen people, some people have filmed Hagrid and whatnot. So
we have seen people that have filmed Hagrid. I think it
depends on how much the actual cast member cares about being a.
They're pretty strict. A lot of them. Yeah. We've come across it.
Tina, welcome in.
All right, so
so Spider-Man, Popeyes, Ripsaw Falls is a very fun water ride, by the way. It's old Rocky and Bullwinkle. Who's the guy?
There's
Dudley Do-Right. Yeah. You guys remember those old cartoons? It's very colorful, and I love the ride, how it's decorated and how it tells a story going through everything. Themed. It's a very nice ride. If you guys can do that ride.
You might as well just pour a bucket of water on you on that one.
Islands of Adventure. Oh, you also have Hogsmeade. So that's the other part of the Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah.
Where the castle is. Now the castle you want to see at nighttime because they have the projections on the castle.
Mm-hmm.
But also there's a ride inside of it. We don't really care about for the ride too much. It makes us nauseous. But we can see how people could love the Forbidden Journey ride. It could be cool for you.
You also got the Flight of Hippogriff.
Yeah, but back to the castle.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do the ride, you can do a tour of the castle.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You can ask them for a walking tour, and they let you go through this special walking way that goes kind of like side by side with the queue, the regular queue, but not always. It brings you up some different ways where you're by yourself sometimes, where you're seeing talking paintings of the 4 founders of Hogwarts or whatever.
But I don't know if they do that
at the end of that walking tour, you can't go on the ride. You got to go down. So if the ride makes you nauseous and you still want to see the insides of the castle, you can ask for a walking tour, and you can do that without having to ride the ride.
Right, but I don't know if you can do that during this time. You know what I'm saying?
During COVID time?
Yeah.
Well, during regular time you can. And
regular time you can, right.
It'll be regular before you know it.
So, and then you have
Hogsmeade, you have, they have the place where they have the owls. You have the candy store. You have the 3 broomsticks.
Yeah.
And like you said, Hagrid's coaster, which is the best roller coaster in Orlando.
In Orlando. Yeah. It is. It's amazing.
I would say it's the best roller coaster probably in the world. Yeah. It's definitely worth seeing. You got to go see Hagrid's roller coaster. Do it. It's worth a wait. It's worth a 2-hour wait.
It is. And then you have the Flight of Hippogriff, which is a small roller coaster, kind of more like on a Barnstormer level. And then the stores are amazing. You can go get your robes. You can get, there's so much.
Oh, they made Ron put his GoPro away even. Wow.
Really?
On Jurassic Park. Yeah. Jurassic Park, we had our brother-in-law who was filming.
This is when the park just open and stuff too.
Yeah, he actually had his camera out there.
The big cameras.
You can hear them. They actually, in the middle of the ride, you can hear them on the speaker saying, "The person with the video camera, stop recording."
So the part where you go up and then you get the T-Rex that comes?
Right before the big drop.
They stopped it right there and said, "Excuse me, sir, can you put the camcorder away?"
Right in the middle of the ride.
So he had to put it away, and then they did the drop. So yes.
Yeah, they are picky sometimes with the but I think it depends on the
it's interesting because I remember Disney used to be extremely picky, and now that's changed too,
Yeah.
So
I think you can get away with it a lot more if you try. They're not gonna confiscate your
You just have to be able to put the phone in a pocket.
So, it's 8:00, man. Yes. Okay, everybody, go over and see D&G Explorers. Tell them it's a heart attack.
Looks like we have a earthquake going on.
Heart attack. I'm sorry, I have a shaky leg and my hand was on the table. So go over see D&G Explorers. It's a heart attack. We can wrap this up right now. The only thing I would say is they could tear down the Poseidon area, and I wouldn't miss it.
I love the look of it. It is I love the look of it, but they need to do something a little bit better than what they have.
Yeah.
And we haven't eaten in the restaurant that is there too.
Okay, so Hitchhiking Bones says Universal has copyright obligations, so we always ask. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So maybe they ask but don't enforce, or maybe they ask.
I don't know.
Very toughly saying, but then they can't really do anything. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes. All right. Well, hopefully we sold Universal a little bit better. I know we're not the best at communicating things, but thank you all for being here. It's been a really great fun time. Again, if you have the opportunity of doing Universal Orlando in Orlando, Florida, do the parks, do the 2 main parks at least. If you like water parks, do Volcano Bay too. But do at least Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. Highly recommended.
Yeah.
No, it's not Disney, but it's different, and it's definitely worth seeing.
Right.
Some housekeeping. Mondays, check out Steve's World at 8 o'clock. Meg, Mickey's Magic at 9 o'clock. And you have Pepper Tree Villa at 10 o'clock. Go check them out. All great channels. Tuesday, you have Carlos, Disney World Freak. At 4, you have Jim, More Sunshine, Please, at 7 on Tuesdays. One of our bestest friends of the channel. Big supporter. Jim's an awesome guy. Go check him out. 7 o'clock Tuesdays. Mouse Talk at 8 o'clock on Tuesdays. Go check him out. Go check those guys out. Walt and Melissa, also great friends, also great supporters of the channel. Go check them out. Wednesdays, we got Tina, who's in the chat. Yep. Tina Marie and Amy.
So 5 o'clock is Tina.
Tina's at 5. Today she was on at 6, I think, or 5:30. Okay. She was. I think her and Amy switched or something.
Oh, okay.
Because Amy was driving around Pittsburgh.
Okay.
But Amy's also usually on at 6 on Wednesdays.
It's Tina, then Amy. Yeah. AJC Magic.
And then us, and then D&G Explorers now at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Tell them it's a heart attack. And then This and That's on at 9 o'clock. Those 4 guys, everybody knows. And it's very funny. Go check them out. Thursdays, to Philly Crew, 9 o'clock. Always fun. There are neighbors up here and good friends of the channel. So.
And they're doing the food.
Yes, we're doing King of Food. And we are usually on with them. So during the King of Food.
Yep.
So
our
check them out tomorrow. Yes. And then Carlos is also on Thursday at 4. Friday, Rob Fuzz, Pub Talk, usually around 4 o'clock. He also does a lot of retro stuff. Yeah. So, and Pete McDevitt's also on Fridays, I believe, too. Saturdays, you have Carlos, you have Shep, you have Mouse Talk, you have This Our Dream, all live. Mouse Talk and This Our Dream are usually live from the parks on the weekends. On Saturdays and Sundays. Go check out their channels and subscribe if you want to hit the notification bell so you get to know when they're live. Yeah. And then Sunday, we're usually Sundays at 11 a.m. during our Lazy Sunday Morning show. Lazy Sunday Morning coffee show, something.
Okay.
Forget what we call it.
Just go with it.
And then Peace on Sunday nights. And if you want to check out everybody at Dean at theliveplace.com has a listing of all the family fun, family friendly channels out there. I am crashing.
I am crashing too.
Yes, but thank you all for being here tonight. You all rock.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys.
We just passed the 1,000 upload marker.
Yeah.
So there's 1,000 pieces of junk out on the internet
that we personally
involved in making. All right. We're not stopping. Guys. We're not stopping till you screaming uncle. All right, guys. We'll see you over at D&G's D&G Explorers.
Yep.
Don't forget to do your duty.
It's a big duty. Bye, guys.
We'll see you later.